Hello, today I want to show you how to do map on your IELTS listening part. So it's not that tricky, but many people find it as a hard part. However, you can find it with some tactics and using some strategies. So here I want to show my simple strategies where I'll just write, first of all, I'm going to write the north and the top, something like this. So then I'm going to write here east and right. Then I'm gonna write here bottom, it's like bottom and south. Or in this side I'm gonna write west and left. The reason is whenever they talk about left, right side, I mustn't get confused. I can, if I write here, I can find which simple way, like I can just look at it and find that we're going to west or east or north or south, something like this. I hope you get the point. Otherwise, I would have written larger in a regular exam, but it's just as an example. That's the reason I wrote them a little bit smaller. You can see here. So now I'm gonna play the audio and I'll show you how I do it. So okay, let's get started now. Okay, some background noise. Don't pay attention, please. Sorry. Let's get started.
You have some time to look at questions 15 to 20.
Okay, 15 to 20. I hope you can hear the audio as well. So this one, which look to everywhere. So it's saying that you are here. It's very important part.
Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
Okay. So
now let me give you some idea of the layout of the farm. The building where you bought your tickets is the new barn immediately to your right. And we're now at the beginning of the main path to the farmland. And of course, the car park is on your left. The scarecrow you can see in the car park in the corner beside the main path is a traditional figure for keeping the birds away from crops. But our scarecrow is a permanent sculpture. It's taller than a human being, so you can see it from quite a distance. If you look ahead of you, you'll see a maze. It's opposite the new barn, beside the side path that branches off to the right, just over there. The maze is made out of hedges which are too tall for young children to see over them, but it's quite small, so you can't get lost in it. Now, can you see the bridge crossing the fish pool further up the main path? If you want to go to the cafe, go towards the bridge and turn right just before it. Walk along the side path and the cafe's on the first bend you come to. The building was originally the schoolhouse and it's well over 100 years old. As you may know, we run skills workshops here where you can learn traditional crafts like woodwork and basket making. You can see examples of the work and talk to someone about the courses in the black barn. If you take the side path to the right here, just by the new barn, you'll come to the black barn, just where the path first bends. Now, I mustn't forget to tell you about picnicking, as I can see some of you have brought your lunch with you. You can picnic in the field, though do clear up behind you, of course. Or if you'd prefer a covered picnic area, there's one near the farmyard, just after you cross the bridge. There's a covered picnic spot on the right. And the last thing to mention is Fiddy House itself. From here you can cross the bridge, then walk along the footpath through the field to the left of the farmyard. That goes to the house, and it'll give you a lovely view of it. It's certainly worth a few photographs, but as it's a private home, I'm afraid you can't go inside. Right, well, if you're all ready, we'll set off on our tour of the farm.
So, okay, as you can see, this audio used a lot of direction words like right, on the left, top, something like this, go straight forward, something like this. That's the reason I wrote these ones. As you can see that when they said after fish and pool bridge, turn right, immediately turn right. This one is a say, so I come here, covered picnic area. On most of the case, I use the direction words like a right, left, and the north, west, east, like south, east would be necessary. If they used like this kind of words, they would have used this one at the top like a north, east, west, south, something like that. But they didn't, so it means that they were not going to use it. So but here I used right, left, top, south, not south, bottom, something like this more often than ever. So this is the first example. Now I'm going to show the another example, but I'll show the map. So, but let me get the audio first. So this one is the second one. Now let me play the audio. Okay, so this one is here. I believe there's no.
Questions 17 to 20.
I believe there's no north, east, south, something like this. So I'm gonna just write right, left, top, and bottom, something like this, so we can get the direction easily. All right. So the entrance is here, our main point, I believe, and then as entrance. Don't forget, maybe we come this direction. So.
Now listen and answer questions 17 to 20.
Okay, box office first.
Now, a word about the layout of the building. The auditorium, stage and dressing rooms for the actors are all below ground level. Here on the ground floor, we have most of the rooms that the public doesn't see. The majority are internal, so they have windows in the roof to light them. Standing here in the foyer, you're probably wondering why the box office isn't here, where the public would expect to find it. Well, you might have noticed it on your way in. Although it's part of this building, it's next door, with a separate entrance from the road. For the theatre manager's office, you go across the foyer and through the double doors. Turn right, and it's the room at the end of the corridor, with the door on the left. The lighting box is where the computerized stage lighting is operated, and it's at the back of the building. When you're through the double doors, turn left, turn right at the water cooler, and right again at the end. It's the second room along that corridor. The lighting box has a window into the auditorium, which of course is below us. The artistic director's office is through the double doors, turn right, and it's the first room you come to on the right-hand side. And finally, for the moment, the room where I'll take you next, the relaxation room.
So as you can see, just a lot of times it was really helpful to write this left and right, because the speaker used this much. And the first one said it has extra entrance, so this means this, and then said like go along the corridor and the last on your left. This one we came here, but the last one, so the last one is this. They are marked, and then after through the double door, then turn left, keep walking. Once you reach water cooler, go up, turn right, and we turned right, and we turned right. And the second one, it said, so the second one is a B. And she said like when it comes to artist director office, go through the double door and the first room on your right. The first room is obviously F. So I'll take the listenings from this YouTube now. So after that, I'll get back to you. Here I found all answers correct, because we use this right and the left technique. It's really helpful for me. I hope it would be helpful for you too. That's the reason I'm showing this tutorial kind of videos. So I hope you can get something from these videos. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.